Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Life has two aspects. Like when we were climbing the steps, your boss has told me, Swamiji, see, there are two types of steps. One side is for climbing up, other side is for getting down. So, life also has two aspects. One is participation, and second is withdrawal. Life cannot be only participation, and life cannot be only withdrawal. A perfect balance is necessary. See, normally what happens? We take only one side too much. It is easier to be an extremist. Who is an extremist? Either we observe fast so much that we make it an issue. I have not taken food for last 21 days. Last 21 days you have not taken food. But how come you are becoming so fat? No, because I take at night. See? So, it is easier to be an extremist. Or, I can eat so much. I can eat 70 rasgullas. I can eat 50 laddus. It's not a big deal. The real challenge is, you take all the three meals, but every time you have a perfect self-control. That is the real challenge in life. And this is possible only when we have achieved a balance in our life in these two aspects. One aspect is participate in the life, and second is withdraw from the life. Either say. It is something like, if I have a driving license, नीचे रखो यार, नहीं तो क्या? नर्वस मत होना, नर्वस तो मुझे होना चाहिए. 1 minute. अब चले जा. टाइट करो इसको. टाइट करो. ओके सर. हाँ ओके. सिर्फ टाइट करो. बस. बस हो गया. So, when we have a driving license, that driving license also includes, we must be able to stop the vehicle when it is needed. Can we argue like this? This happened once in US. I was driving, and as the Ahmdabad effect, whenever there is a red light, Ahmdabadis become more inspired, like the bull. You must have seen in Spain, those who play with that bull game, they show the red color cloth, and a bull comes. All Ahmedabadis are bulls. When they see the red light, they get inspired and they dash. So because of this Ahmedabad effect, I have jumped the red light, and the police stopped me. So, do you have driving license? I said, yes, officer. In USA, when the police stops you, you should not say any other word. You have to call them officer. They may be chaprasi, but call them officer. Yes, officer. So he has seen. Why didn't you stop when you saw the red light? I said, sir, I have only driving license. I don't have stopping license. So when I said like this, although he was a police, he understood the joke for a change. Normally police means their brains have come to the patela. So driving license includes, तुम क्या खेल रहे यार, तुम चले जाओ यहाँ से. You are all able to hear me? Yes. Even if you don't hear, never mind. Your salary will not be cut. And there is no examination also. So you have got the freedom to sleep as you do while working. So driving includes both driving as well as stopping. In the same manner, life includes both get involved and have the freedom to withdraw. That freedom is called as happiness. Happiness is not all the time, ha, what happened, happy? No, mad. That is not happiness. That freedom is happiness. See, our problem is this. One day in Shimla, I went to somebody's house for food. And there was a tension in that house. The moment I entered, I can smell the tension. So, there was some time for the food to be served. So there was some TV, I just started playing. Some song started. This is a very old story. When there used to be only one channel. Doordarshan. Not Doordarshan. Doordarshan. So, some cinema songs were started. Like the rats coming out of the holes, so many children came out from different places. And then I told her, hey, come on, who is this singing? I don't know the names of any actors and singers. So I said something. Then the children became, come on, Swami, this is not that. And they started educating me on the Bollywood characters. Then the food was ready. So I fed every child. I said, hey, stand in a queue. Before I take food, I remember God and I feel God first. So today you are my Krishna. Come. So everybody has to give one bite. Krishna, Krishna, wait. And then I finished my food and we were sitting together. So one boy, maybe about 12 years or so, he asked one question. Swamiji, yes, you have taken food from the same plate we have taken. I said, yes. You watch TV, I watch TV. Yes. You sit on the sofa set, I sit on the sofa set. Yes. Then what is the difference between you and me? I said, no difference. Then why Dadi Ma does namaskar to you and why she doesn't do namaskar to me? That was his question. I said, you ask her, don't ask me. So, who are the old people? When they don't know the answer, they become angry. Shesham kopena pure. So, they became angry. Don't ask stupid questions. See, questions are always stupid. There is no intelligent question. Intelligent people have answers, not questions. So, I said, Mama, don't scold him. Then I said, look here. I asked him. I said, when you are studying, that time, is your mind with you all the time when you study, or your mind runs on the cricket ground? When you are playing cricket, are you playing fully or your mind goes to the homework? When you are taking food, you are not taking food. When you are playing, you are not playing. When you are studying, you are not studying. Is it not? How come you know all these things? Because I was also like that. Oh, very good. Then I said, I tell about myself. When I eat, I eat. When I sleep, I sleep. When I speak, I speak. When I listen, I listen. When I sleep, I sleep. Can you do that? No way. I said, this is the difference between you and me. See, friends. And this makes all the difference in our life. Why we are not able to discover this joy, happiness of freedom. Mahabharatkar says, Sarvam Paravasham Dukkham, Sarvam Atmavasham Sukham, Etad Vidyat Samasena Lakshanam Sukha. All freedom is happiness. See? A criminal also goes to the jail and the jailer also goes to the jail. What is the difference? The criminal has no freedom, but the jailer has a freedom. Although the place is the same, in the same manner, you and me suffer in this world because we have no freedom. The great masters live in the same world, same political turmoil, same economic breakdown, same social boycotts. Yet they are happy. What is the difference? Difference is freedom. But for us, freedom from what? See, friends, there was one professor in Nagpur, it happened many years before. His daughter was studying, I think, for masters in pharmacology. And he was the professor in the same college. Somebody got some scholarship, so the students want to enjoy the party. So a group of about a dozen boys and girls came and they saw the teacher standing there. So they said, "Sir, we have come for Kalpana." And oh, she has already gone with somebody. She was already inside the house. But he told the lies, gone. So they all went. Now that daughter saw this what has happened. And after all the boys and girls have gone, she became very angry with her father. "Dad, why did you tell lies?" She said, "Look here, after a marriage, you do anything you like. When you were small, I didn't stop you. We have to have freedom. It must be a guarded freedom. We have freedom to drive the car on the road, but not the way we want. We have to follow the rules and regulations." In the same manner, he said, till you are in my house, you have to follow my rules and regulations. You cannot behave the way you want. So being an Indian girl, started crying, went to her room. And she wrote me a letter. 28 questions. I won't tell all. One question was, in our religion, in our country, ladies are always suppressed by men. When a girl is unmarried, it is the father, bracket, man, bold, italics, underline. Man. She has to live under the suppression of the discipline of the man, father. After marriage, husband, again, man, bold, italics, underline, inverted commas. In the old age, again the son, again bracket, man. In this manner, we are always having a kind of prisoner type of existence. We have no freedom. Why? He wrote me. So I told her, I said, "Look here, you want freedom from what? Who is really binding us? If we are really slaves, we are the slave of our own mind. The mind is making us dance." See, friends, when we want to study, the mind is not available. When we want to do something, mind is not cooperating. And then we always have this problem, oh, mood nahi hai aaj. Those who are under the influence of the mood, they are mood. Mood means dumb, foolish. The mind should be our instrument, not the other way around. You must have seen initially when you learn riding a bicycle or driving a car, initially what happens? The bicycle takes you one direction. Come on, why it is going like that? Or when you are learning how to drive a car, it goes in one direction, doesn't go straight. And we complain, why the car is going to the left all the time? Because that time the car is driving you. You are not driving the car. In the same manner, now the mind is driving us. Such slaves who are the slave to their mind, they can never be happy in life. See, friends, if we really want to discover happiness, basic principle is stop seeking happiness. Discover happiness. When we say discover, like something, suppose I was searching for this, but it was kept on the table and the tablecloth happened to fall on this. I am searching, where is that place, where is that object, where did I, who has taken it away? And I become frantic, angry, frustration. And then when I want to remove the tablecloth, and did I create it? It was covered. Whenever we discover something, it is already existing. It is not created. But when we are seeking happiness, we are creating happiness. Don't seek happiness. Discover happiness. Those who have discovered happiness, they are the masters. Those who are seeking the happiness, they are the slaves. Don't we do this? If I am a Gujarati, how a Gujarati is happy? When he gets dhokla, handwa, khandwa, then he is happy. If he doesn't get that, he is miserable. If he is a Bengali seeks happiness in Rasgulla. And you give that Rasgulla to a Malayali, he will hate that Rasgulla. Oh God, nice kind of milk, they spoil it and make a funny kind of spongy laddu and dip it into the slurry of sugar, and like a dead rat, they squeeze it. Oh God, I don't like it. Ask a Bengali, aha, Brahmanandam Param. So what we are doing, we are all seeking happiness. A seeker declares the bankruptcy of happiness. When I say I want something, what does it mean? I don't have that. How simple it is. So instead of seeking happiness, remember this basic principle. Discover happiness. Means what? You are that happiness. Your happiness is covered by some wrong notions. See? Now what is this covering type? Is it like this petal is covered with the cloth? No, it is not like that. See? Now I'll tell you some examples which are very homely for you. And the best example I can think is about husband and wife. So you feel homely. Chalo, ghar aa gaya. Man and husband. Are they two? The man himself is a husband. Can you separate the man from the husband? Now, who is miserable? It is the husband who is miserable, not the man. So what is happening? The man is covered with the husband. The girl is covered with the wife. The young girl is covered with the daughter-in-law. Be attentive. So who is miserable in this world? Man is never miserable. Husband is never happy. Just think. Now, where from that husband has come? In one place, one couple was talking to me. Swamiji, tell my wife she always insults me. And at least she should respect my age. I am elder than her. But she has no respect for age. I said, look here, gentlemen, I will take her side. I know you always do like that. I said, no, because she gives me food, you don't give me food. Why should I respect you? Then I asked him, tell me, did you get married one after another or you got married together? Of course, we got married together. Then I asked him, how many years you are married? He said 15 years. I said, therefore, you and your wife, both of you are 15 years of age. You are not a husband by birth. By birth, you are a human being. That is our natural state. But abnormality is we get married and out of a free, cheerful, happy, wonderful, lovely boy, a miserable husband is born. Now this husband, how long he is happy or miserable? See, he will be happy if he doesn't take the wife seriously. You take the wife seriously, you are bound to be miserable. In one of my satsang, after satsang was over, one man went to his house. He told me afterwards. He says, Swamiji, that day you told something, it has stuck to my mind. So when I went home, I knocked the door and my wife opened the door. Immediately I lifted her in my arms. And I was going to the kitchen dining table. She said, come on, what happened to you, old man? Are you getting young day by day or what? Did your Swami was romantic in satsang or what? He said, no, he told, you must carry your burden. Friends, now you are all laughing because your wives are not here. Dare laugh. Friends, as the husband covers the man, the wife covers the woman. Now next inquiry. What is real? Is the man real or the husband real? Is the man real or the son real? Is the man real or the father real? The one man, he as if has become three. When he is in front of his father, he is no more a man, he is a son. When he is in front of his wife, he is no more a man, he is a husband. In front of his son, he is a father. Has he become three? And who is miserable? These three non-existing characters are miserable. How simple it is. But instead of recognizing that essentially, basically, I am a man first. And then I have to play different roles. So play your role, nothing wrong in that. So if you are in front of your father, you must behave like a son. See? When you are in front of your wife, you must behave without opening your mouth. The secret of happy marriage is this. One town, there was a couple, they were known, they never fought in their life. So the town decided to honor them. And they were called for a civic reception. And then say, here is a rare couple in our town, Mr. and Mrs. Gupta and Gupti. And they never fought. So we want to know what is the secret of their so harmonious together living. we can get the benefit from them. So we request Mr. Gupta to please guide us and tell us, because we keep on fighting in our house. Guptaji got up courageously, looked at the wife obediently. She gave permission, go ahead. And he started, we have a principle in our life. Everybody cheerful. Oh, she goes her way, I go her way. No problem. The simplest way to discover happiness, do not argue, do not contradict, do not discuss, which has no meaning. See, there is one text, Narad Bhakti Sutra. There is one sutra, Naradji tells. Most simple but effective sutra. Vado na avalambyaha. Never take refuge in arguments. When you argue with somebody, there are two options. One option is you win or you lose. If you win, you lose a friend. See, so losing a friend is a better option or losing an argument is a better option. See, friends, this is what happens in your family life. Husband and wife constantly tu, my, tu. One girl wrote me a letter after her marriage. She said, Swami, after I got married, within 1 year, I have become a poet. I said, how come you became a poetess? She said, शादी के पहले मैं ही थी. शादी के बाद मैं तू मैं तू 2-3 साल और निकल गए. तू मैं तू मैं और मैं गुजराती हूँ, इसीलिए हो तू कबड्डी शुरू हो गई. नॉन स्टॉप. Don't get lost with anybody on any discussion to prove something. One couple in Australia, a Gujarati couple. I used to stay with one of my friend, and he told me, Swamiji, there is one Gujarati couple, very sweet couple. Both of them are intelligent, but they are constantly fighting. We feel bad. Can you help them? I said, let us see. So we went for a walk. I said, not inside the house, you will break something. You go outside in a garden. So we are walking in a garden, and there was one flower bed, beautiful flowers. So I casually said to talk something. I said, is it a dahlia flowers? The wife said, no, Swamiji, it is not dahlia. She told something, dalmia something. He said, the moment she said some name, husband said, no, it is not that. And that flower was innocently standing. And these two fools were fighting. What is the name of that flower? And they became so serious. Immediately take out the phone. I'll put the picture and put it on Google. And then I said, Ram. Then I discovered the cause of their fighting was they were not creatively occupied. If you are creatively occupied, you have no time to fight with anybody. Suppose you have to go and catch the flight, and on the way somebody dashes your car or something breaks. Will you go on talking to him, or anyway, let's go, flight chali jayegi? See? So, afterwards I said, hey, I have diagnosed your problem. But when I talk to somebody, I have got certain rules. The rule is, no discussion, no argument. Are you ready to listen to me? I'll talk. They say, yes. You require a common enemy. Common enemy will be produce a child. You are married for 6 years, no child. Therefore you are fighting. Produce a child, first thing. Then what will happen? You will have common enemy. Isn't it? In our country, when the terrorists come, we all get united. When the politicians come, we get divided. So we should invite the terrorists in our country. Then only we can remain united. In the same manner, for the couple, the terrorist is the child. Now after that, now they had two children. After the first child was born, their fighting disappeared. Because that one fellow was enough to keep busy both of them. Then I said, look here, this argumentation is only that we want to prove something. What I say is right and what you say is wrong. This argumentative lifestyle is not a creative lifestyle. Most important. Another Gujarati couple in USA. I stay with them. So they asked me, I asked them, first time we arrived, I say, hey, I don't know you. How come you are hosting me? They said, Swami, we know you very well. I said, but I don't know you, who you are. Then they told, we have been listening to your CDs and cassettes many years and it has changed our total life. Then what happened? They told. Both of them are from Ahmdabad. They said, Swamiji, earlier we used to fight on every issue. Then the girl told me, Swamiji, after listening to your talks, I have discovered where I was going wrong. From that day onwards, I am very clear, all the things outside, which fridge to buy, which car to buy, what kind of furniture to be bought, that he decides. I don't get involved in that. घर में खाना क्या बनाना है, that I take care. Net result is, we are at peace. Earlier, everything was a prestige issue for me. Friends, discover this. Living together is not constantly fighting. We don't have to prove anything to anybody in this world. This is how we hide our inherent happiness behind the covering of these issues, prestige issues. See? And thus we have to have this perfect balance. How much to get involved anywhere and when to withdraw from that involvement. One more example I'll tell you. This happened in Delhi. One of my friends, he is working with a very big firm where they prepare project reports. On the basis of the project report, the International Monetary Fund or World Bank, they give them the grants. So it cannot be an ordinary report. So he worked for almost 6 months and prepared a most wonderful report, pretty fat. And when he submitted to the client the report, the client said, okay, keep it there outside my secretary sitting, take the check from her. And he just dismissed me in 2 seconds. He did not even see what is there. So he took the check and came home and he was frustrated. His wife asked, what happened? You have been working so much last 6-7 months, day and night. You gave your report on due time, but why you are not happy? So I was watching their discussion. He said, see, I did so much of efforts, prepared such a beautiful report, but that fellow did not even have the courtesy to see what it is. I felt very bad. So wife is always smarter than the husband. So she said, did you get your check? Yes. Then why worry? What for you did it? For the money, for getting check. You got it. Relax. Even paid advice is not accepted by the people. We give unpaid advice to the people. And when they don't accept it, we feel bad about it. Don't feel bad. See, because it becomes an issue. I have put so much effort. At least he should have said, forget about it. You did only for money. You got your money. Forget about everything and relax. So what is the principle? When the report was to be prepared, get fully involved. Make a best report. Once it is submitted, delete from your head and remain fresh. Friends, this is how we develop our second nature. We have got two natures. One is our essential nature. Essentially, we are all happy. Nobody in this world is miserable, essentially. Whatever miserable somebody may be, but when that person is in deep sleep, he is so happy that he starts making noise. Whenever you have to express happiness, we express through noise, is it not? Therefore, when we are in deep sleep, we are so happy, we make noise. That noise is called as snoring. Grrr, grrr. And happiness is never done hurriedly. Are you happy hurriedly? In happiness, you are very cool. And therefore, when the people snore, they don't snore hurriedly. Kar, 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 kar. No. Sapta swara. And again comes down. Because he is happy. Be attentive. In deep sleep, we are happy because of what? Because of money? Because of enjoyment of the worldly things? Because you are a husband, wife, brother, father, rich, poor? Nothing. Because you are nobody and you have nothing. Therefore you are happy. But in the waking experience, we become somebody. I am husband, I am wife, I am brother, I am father, I am mother, I am daughter-in-law, I am son-in-law. And these non-existing bodies put together is called as a platform for miseries. Discover this truth. We have to discover it. And for that, the simplest way is, we have to remember, we all have to play different roles in our life. Sometimes we are mother, sometimes we are mother-in-law, sometimes we are father, sometimes we are son-in-law. We all have to play the roles. Play your role perfectly well. Then after the role is played, forget about it. See, like they are telling, I came to this place earlier also, isn't it? I tell you, by God, I don't remember anything. Why carry the burden? I went there, I had done this thing, that time is happened, I spoke about, forget about it. They also forget, I also forget. Therefore, you are also happy, I am also happy. Friends, the biggest gift God has given us is the ability to forget. Take money from the people and forget. Joy it is. It is such a joy for you. Let that fellow remember. Why do you remember? Forget about it. Be attentive. When you thus stop remembering your past, what happens? You are in the present. See. Now tell me, do we have a choice that I can live yesterday, or I can live tomorrow, or I can live today? There is no choice. We have to live now and today, is it not? So what is easier, therefore? To live in the present is easier, or to live in the past or the future is easier? How simple. But oldies like me and some of you, we refuse to live in the present. So when the youngsters are around us, we immediately, I don't call it flashback, it is flushback. See? When we were children, who cares, yaar? Don't bring your past in the present. You will be happy. In other words, when you are happy, you are in the present. You cannot be happy yesterday. You cannot be happy tomorrow because you cannot live yesterday or tomorrow. So if you are happy today, you will be always happy. So what you have to do, a simple rule. In the morning when you get up, in front of your sink, when there is a mirror, write a nice sentence, get it typed and paste it there. Today is my happiest day. Give it a try. Only one day remain happy, one day, and that is today. That's it. See, friends. So whenever you are happy, you are in the present. Whenever you are in the present, you are happy. So what will be the spiritual practice? I am not giving a mantra to you in your hand or mala. Simply this thing, be happy, that's it. Now see, for example, there was a young boy, not in Ahmdabad, this doesn't happen in Ahmedabad. This happened in Bombay. One young boy on motorcycle riding and the red light was there. He crossed the red light. So the police was waiting for the victim, stopped him. And he said, didn't you see the red light? You jumped the red light. Didn't you see? So the boy said, sir, I have seen the red light, but I have not seen you. Therefore I ran. So whenever you are happy, you are now. Whenever you are now, you are happy. How simple it is. The same principle applies. What we do when we go from office to home, we carry the burden of the home, a burden of the office to the home. And when we come to the office, we bring the home to the office. Both the places, sincerely not sincere. This principle I learned from one child. I was waiting for his father, his mother and other sisters actually sitting together. So I said, hey, when is dad coming? That very moment, the driver was bringing some big bundle of files, and that means the father is also coming. So the child made a very beautiful statement. He said, Swamiji, file area has come. I said, file area has come? What is it? He said, my daddy brings every day files from the office at home. And after coming home, again he opens all the files. So we can't play music, we can't have TV because Papa is working. See? And such a person, when he goes to office, what he must be doing? आज gas नहीं है घर में, जरा कुछ करो. See, friends, learn to remain where you are 100%. Choice is given to us. But we have developed the second nature. Second nature is what? It is acquired by us. It is not our essential nature. Like nobody is born with a cigarette in the mouth and a lighter in the hand, is it not? How this we acquire? We see on a billboard one useless fellow sitting on a motorcycle, and in his mouth there is a cigarette, and equal useless girls around him putting the hand and putting the fire, and this useless fellow looking at that thing, he starts imagining, that boy I am. I have got a motorcycle and a cigarette is also in the mouth. Now only one girl is lacking. That's it. Slowly he develops that image about himself and starts smoking. So earlier he smokes the cigarette, later the cigarette starts smoking him. Then I cannot live without cigarette. See, friends, those who are the victims of this acquired nature, they can never be happy. Allow your essential nature of happiness to surface we discovered by the acquired nature. In this acquired nature, not only these addictions, but also our habits come up. Some of us have got a habit of becoming angry on every issue. Some people cannot talk soft. One day in Bombay, one person came, he wanted to ask me something. He came very near and Swamiji, I had to ask something. I said, you go and stand near the wall and then talk. He said, Swamiji, I said, before you ask me, I want to ask you a question. Yes. Is your house next to railway line? He said, how do you know? I said, you are shouting so much as if in front of me and you, the distance is I am in India, you are in America, and we are talking without phone. Talking loudly has become his acquired nature. Becoming angry becomes acquired nature. Poking our nose everywhere becomes acquired nature. Where we are not required, don't get involved. Among the youngsters, elders should avoid going unless they are invited. But elders don't understand. And then they feel bad about it. One example, Calcutta example. There was one girl, Agrawal girl. She was very close to me. And finally she got married. In Calcutta, I was also there. So evening time, some marriage time was there. And that time my lectures were fixed. So I can't give the lecture and go for the marriage. So I didn't go for the marriage. Then at about 9 o'clock, her father came. He said, Swamiji, your baby is on strike. She refuses to take food unless you come. I said, okay, Baba. I went there. Nice table was laid. My seat was kept with all the decorations and everything. There I started behaving funny, purposely. Became as if I am very angry. I said, look here, today is my vratam. I will not take food from the hands of a lady. Nobody should watch me while taking food. This is my vow today. So give me in that room and nobody should come. Keep the food and get out. They said, Swamiji, what happened? I said, shut up. Therefore I was not coming. And then they all started. Her father, he wanted to sit there. I said, hey, please come here. And I called inside. And then we had food. He said, Swamiji, why are you doing like this thing? I said, you don't have common sense, but I have sufficient common sense. I said, look here, this is the time. Young boys and girls, they have a lot of fun. In that new bride and a new groom or a groom, I think it is a broom. Somebody wrote me, स्वामी जी तुम मुझे तुम ही कहना, आप मत कहना. ऐसे लगता है केजरीवाल हो गया है. Jadu. So I said, look here, those youngsters, this is the time for their fun. They will be having a lot of fun. Jhoot khilayenge, there will be a lot of salt in something, and when he eats it, when he makes him fuss, then others, all girls will laugh. This is the time for their enjoyment. And in that, a oldie like you and me sitting over there, they will not be able to enjoy that. When the youngsters are together, oldie should have a common sense to withdraw, find out some reason. Hey, पेट में गड़बड़ हुई, मैं जरा टॉयलेट हो गया था. Don't go back again. How simple it is. But oldies don't understand. And then they feel bad. See, these days, youngsters don't respect the elders. See, if our age is much, what is our contribution? It is the earth which is running around the sun and our age is increasing. What we have done to grow old? Zero, nothing. See, friends, therefore, it is necessary to discover this. These are old habits we have formed. You see many houses I come to see this thing. When youngsters are talking, elders come and poke their nose. There is no need. Unless ask, don't advise. Keep away. Live in the dignity of your independence. Then you will see, you will start discovering happiness. Why people become miserable? Because of this acquired nature. Everywhere they want to go. Don't go. Unless you are invited. In Ramcharitmanas there is a story where it is said that there was some kind of a big function in the house of the father of Sati, Bhagwan Shiva's wife. And Shivji was not invited. So the wife said, we have to go up to my daddy's house, there is a big function. Shivji said, look here, where we are not invited, we should not go. It's common sense. But if the wife listens to husband, then it is a breach of contract. Therefore, she said, you are always like that, I want to go. He said, okay, you go, I am not stopping you. And all the problems come up. How simple it is. Happiness is this, living in wisdom. And in this manner, when we are interacting in the world, keep all these principles. Is our acquired nature covering our essential nature, bliss and happiness? If we are growing and in the process of growth, if we have taken this one simple rule, every day we have to learn one point in our whole day. One point. What will happen? With every addition of every day to our life, we will grow wise with one thought. But normally what happens? मुझे सब आता है, I know. These are the signs of old age. Who is an old person? He who refuses to learn is old. Allow the child in us to remain alive. Learn something. Anything. Doesn't matter, you don't use it in your life. But that learning process will keep you in that innocent mood of a childlike lifestyle. And in learning there is a joy. You see your small kids, when they are learning ABCD, how happy they are. Anywhere they go, they read. Mummy, wait. And then he reads something like, B-A-T-A, Bata. And he is so happy because he could read that. I'll tell you my experience in Calcutta. I was learning there Bengali. And after learning the alphabets, reading and writing, and I used to practice it when I go outside. There was one shop where there are many clocks, so I could get it. It must be a shop of the clocks and watches. So I was standing and talking to myself. Ghadi ka du ka na, and I was so happy I could read it. There was one Bengali standing behind me. He said, not like this. Then like what? Ghadi ke do kaan. Ghadi ka dukan became in Bengali Ghodi ke dukan. Ghodi kahan aa gayi yahan? Because in Bangla there is no akar, there is okar. Like in Assamese, in Gujarati, there is no sh, there will be sa. If their name is Shah, they will say sa, S-A. This is how this Samsung word is born. I use Samsung phone. You know why? Because I am a devotee of Bhagavan Krishna. And the head of the Samsung phone is a Gujarati. Therefore, instead of writing Shama Sang, he is Samsung. So, Therefore, I don't have that iPhone, very strong I. Discover this happiness within you, then you have a different vision altogether. Then in everything, you see something beautiful. See? And the last point to conclude is this. Don't take life too seriously. We are here for a vacation. We don't have to stay here all the time. This principle I am following in later in spirit in my life. Wherever I go, I start counting down. Like I came to Ahmdabad, started counting down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Today is 1. Tomorrow morning I go. Thereafter, what happens to this place? Who cares? There again I start again counting down. 7, 6, 4. Exactly the same way. When we were not in this world, there was nothing lacking. When we will leave this world, there will be nothing lacking. If you don't trust me, leave and see. So many have come and gone. What does the difference it makes? But konyosti sadrusho maya. We have that arrogance and foolishness that because of me the world is moving. Then what for we are here? Here we are for a vacation. When you go for a vacation, you don't go to vacation to earn money, but you go to spend money. Spend every moment of your life happily. And that happiness is infinite. And it can be done only instead of seeking happiness, start discovering happiness. And the discovery is in this balance. We must have the freedom to get involved in the world, at the same time to withdraw from the world instantaneously. Suppose your car is like this, then after you apply the brake gets applied after 2 minutes. And you are coming from Khandala to Bombay, very acute slope. And you require to apply the brake. And you apply, but your car is such mashallah that it doesn't have the brake immediate application. You will directly go into the docks. In the same manner, get involved in this world, reserve freedom to withdraw from the world. That is real happiness. Miseries come to everyone. But we are all miserable by choice. If you refuse to be miserable, even God cannot make you miserable. But if you cooperate with the miseries, then every misery will come to you. इनका respect मिलता है, चलो. See? Like here I have come. Here I get a very comfortable, respected and very nice treatment. If somebody asks me, hey, I have to go there, where can I go? Go to this Harsha, very good people. If these people trouble me, if somebody asks me, where should I go? Go anywhere, don't go there. Exactly the same way. If we respect the miseries, by becoming miserable, next misery will come to you. If you make the misery miserable, by refusing to be miserable, second misery will not come to you. Friends, this is a choice given to us. Like when you go to immigration, you don't have to write a thesis. Only yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Exactly the same way, when we are entering this world, we are given an immigration form. You are entering the most dangerous zone called as the world, full of miseries. Question, do you want to be miserable? Option, yes and no. Choose to be happy and you will be happy. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashyate Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Hari Om.